Taylor Watch.
Welcome back to another episode of Taylor Watch. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday, everyone.
That felt like a low toned. We were almost in altos today.
Ooh, Taylor Watch.
Taylor Watch.
It's a low tone type of day.
It's a low tone type of day. We got rain in New York City, where our moods are all over the place.
Yeah.
I'm sunburned.
Well, you look like you got a nice color.
Can you tell? Is it that bad?
No, not at all.
Oh, all right. I'm pretty burned, but you can't tell that much.
I'm jealous.
But thank you. Yeah, I was in Miami with my mom for a couple days. Both of us needed to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
And so we did. How was your wedding this weekend? You look gorgeous
in that
purple dress. So everybody's saying purple's your color, and I think I agree.
Yeah, I never wore
love that
purple, and yeah, it was a beautiful color. Good time, honestly, very, very fun. Danced the night away.
Hell yeah.
Most food I've ever seen at a wedding in my life.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my God.
What are we talking about?
Literally everything. They had oysters, Rockefeller, clams. They had charcuterie. They had sushi. They had Chinese buffet. They had steak. They had a pasta bar. They had macaroni in a cocktail glass that came with accoutrements, bacon or bang bang shrimp or Chick-fil-A chicken nuggets.
Oh my God, what?
Yeah, or
this
lobster.
Is amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I would have been
And
eating
they had
the
mini
whole
hot
night.
dogs, mini hamburgers. No, it was never ending. They had everything.
That's incredible. Were you able to eat everything? I think it gets to a point where it's
really tried to not overdo it, so I picked like what I knew I really wanted.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I need to get crunk.
Of course.
So I don't want to be like stomach ache all night long
Yeah.
because I ate too many different food.
Right.
So I withheld on the Chinese food because I knew that
might
would
have
give me
been-
a stomach ache.
I might have like beelined it to the Chinese food. Just 'cause
Everybody
I
was
love
getting
Chinese
it,
food.
and they said it was all so good, but I was just like, I'm gonna stick to what I know won't make my stomach do twists and turns.
Facts.
So, but I did eat the mac and cheese, which was
Yum.
risky, but it was so good.
That's
it was
you have
so
to.
good.
If you've got like bacon and bits and like all kinds of shit, you have to do that. Wow. That sounds so good.
Lots of good food, good vibes. Being like so TJ was like in the wedding, and being like the plus one is always kind of a coin flip on how that could go. It's either like very awkward, I'm by myself the entire time.
Yeah.
But the people that the groom Matt was friends with, he had like this big friend group from college who were also groomsmen, and they were like girlfriends. We were calling ourselves the Wags.
Of course, the Wags
Yes,
of the wedding.
of the wedding.
Yes.
The girls were really
fun.
sweet and like invited me to breakfast. So like we were all really like
I love that.
got along very well, and they were
girls
very
are nice to each other.
welcoming. Yes. So that was really just a big weight off my shoulders because I was so scared. Like, oh my God, who am I gonna go with?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
I'm gonna be
like, who you
sitting by
gonna hang
myself.
out with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that. Oh,
TJ's
good.
parents were there, so that was fun. And yeah, we just had a great night. Rehearsal dinner was great, and it was a really good weekend. Then just sat on the couch and did nothing the rest of the day on Sunday.
Of course.
Yeah, because it was in Jersey, so it was nice and easy.
Yeah, which is so close. I love when there's a close wedding. I love when it's a no stress. You're not like so invested. Like I don't mind being in a wedding or being like an important part of a wedding or whatever. Like, of course, all my besties got married and were like involved.
Yeah.
But it is nice going to a wedding where it's just like you're just a guest.
Yeah.
Pop through, watch some love, eat some good food,
and
dance
just
the night
dance
away.
my butt off. Yeah,
Yeah,
seriously.
yeah.
So it was really fun, and the food was fire. Like that would probably be like my one thing that I took away. And it was just a beautiful wedding, and good vibes all around.
I love that.
Yeah.
Love. Absolutely love.
Shout out Brianna and Matt. Congratulations to them.
Congrats to Brianna and Matt. Oh, I love that. It's to many more.
Yes. Yes.
Years, not weddings.
Yeah. Right.
It was an exciting weekend. We of course are recording this on a Tuesday morning. Thank you to Gia for waiting until today, until I got back, and for you guys for being patient. I think though as always the stars align.
Yeah.
Because Selena Gomez has a podcast now. All of a sudden, that was announced.
No, it's Benny Blanco's podcast.
Right, sorry, but
with Lil Dicky.
Yeah, and Selena was on. Oh, good.
Yeah, I believe
good,
she was
I
just
actually
a
thought
guest.
it was Selena's. Like, I thought she was heavily involved.
No, not that I know of. Well, I'm pretty sure she was not in the first episode.
So I was looking through. Right, I didn't actually listen to the episodes. I was looking at the Instagram. I can't find it now. It's like best friends
keep secrets.
Friends keep secrets. Friends keep.
Yeah, like
she's like in the photo.
Oh.
Or no, it's not. Is that her? No, I don't think that's her.
No, it's Kristen Badalucco.
Got it. Okay.
It's a
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah. Gabagool. It's a 2026 multimedia show and podcast hosted by Benny Blanco, Lil Dicky, and Kristen Badalucco.
Got it. Okay. I only saw like the clips and I saw this and just assumed that was Selena.
Yes,
I didn't
yes,
even zoom.
yes.
All right. So fake news, not Selena, but it is Benny Blanco and Lil Dicky, which does make sense. I actually think that pod will be great because Benny is so involved with musicians.
Yeah.
And Lil Dicky's like, I love Lil Dicky. I'm a big Lil
Yeah,
Dicky
he's very
fan.
funny.
And so I think that'd be great. But yeah, so an episode with Selena has come out and she was mentioning Taylor. So now we get to talk about it.
Yeah.
We also have some Tay praise up ahead. Everybody's coming out of the woodwork. We also will do our Traitors finale recap, of course, and talk a little bit more about other things that have happened.
Yeah.
But the first thing that's happening that was on our radar, on our list, is the fact that the Elizabeth Taylor, there is a 7-inch vinyl for Elizabeth Taylor.
Yes.
Which is, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, is the same as like an 8-track, right?
It just plays the one song.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm
can
not
you
really
use
sure
like a
what an
regular record
8-track
player
is.
for that?
Yes.
8-track. No, that's a tape. No, there's a small. I'm sorry, I'm wrong about that. My dad would literally laugh in my face if he heard me say that. There's like the smaller version of a vinyl. It's called something different. What are small vinyls called?
Small vinyls called? Yeah, I'm not sure.
45s. A 45.
Okay.
They're typically 7 inches and play at 45 RPM, and they're 45s are singles, so they're just smaller, but they still play.
Yes.
I believe on a regular record
So
player.
I think that's a 45 then.
Definitely.
Yeah,
it is.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Because it's 7 inches.
Got
but
it.
A regular vinyl is like way bigger than that, you know?
Yes. Way
so,
bigger.
Elizabeth Taylor.
I had the opalite one.
And it's tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
okay.
really small,
and you
actually.
Can play it on your
Yes.
regular record player.
Yeah,
there
yeah,
you go. So Elizabeth Taylor's out, which to me, I really want to maybe get it, but I was confused at the moment whether or not I could play it on my record player.
And I'm confused. It's not on her website, is it? Like it's on like record, like it's like, can you only get it in record store?
Oh, can you? What is Taylor Nation saying?
I don't know.
I thought it was like limited
it's
time.
for Record Store Day.
Oh, recordstoreday.com. Oh, shoot. So no, here it is.
So I'm not 100% sure if you can like buy it online.
Interesting. RSD here. It's a place, Record Store Day, April 18th, 2026. Oh wait, Gia, are we doing some math here?
Yeah.
Let's see. It says on the website, it says Record Store Day, April 18th, 2026. Taylor Swift, Elizabeth Taylor vinyl.
Yeah, so it must be like a Record Store Day exclusive.
Yes.
So you have to like go to a vinyl store and get it.
Okay, but not until seemingly April.
Yeah, April 18th, 2026.
So what's going on April 18th? Because here's the thing.
That's Record Store Day.
No, I know.
Oh.
I know. Record Store Day.
Oh.
I'm saying what else is going on April 18th.
Oh.
That's sus to me because all of a sudden we've got this tiny vinyl for Elizabeth Taylor. We've got a date now that you can go get it. I'm wondering, is this pointing at we're getting another music video for Elizabeth Taylor?
I was thinking the same thing.
That's what the people are saying. That's what the people are saying.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
You go, Record Store Day.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? I thought we just did a full
No. I'm sorry. I that was fucked up of me. You were looking away when I put my clown nose on. I put my nose on.
Right.
And you weren't looking at me
My
at that
bad.
time. Apologies.
I didn't have my eye makeup on, so I was confused.
Right, exactly.
My wig on.
Yeah, your wig's off.
Yeah.
Your wig's off. And
but no,
you see
I
with your wig.
thought the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Definitely makes me wonder if this is going to be third single / music video.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, if we're going like 1989 vibes pop album, or pop Bible, should I say, I feel like it's got to be at least 3 music videos.
It's got to be at least 3 at this point. We've been so spoiled rotten, but I think that we need another.
Yeah.
We love Opalite. We love it.
Because Midnight's got 3. So
Midnight's got 3, but here's the thing too. It's like we already saw Taylor all dressed up in an outfit for Elizabeth Taylor. So, hello.
Right.
I'd like to see that more in motion. I'd like to see more of it.
Right. Maybe she's in that brown wig again. But I mean, how many times is she gonna do that's
True.
just her vibe.
Maybe this era she's got brown wig.
Showgirl, yeah. Because it's
she's a brunette.
showgirl. I'm gonna wear a wig. Showgirls wear wigs.
Showgirls wear wigs all the fucking time.
Yeah. Do you wear wigs?
Listen, if I'm on the stage, of course. Who on the stage is not wearing a wig?
Right. Have you
Riddle me
worn
that.
wigs?
Yeah, do you wear wigs? Have you worn wigs?
Maybe.
Maybe.
When will you wear wigs?
When will you wear wigs? Hilarious. Love Elijah Wood.
Yeah,
Shout out to him.
I do love like all those crazy cabaret looks that she was wearing,
Yeah,
like the
me
big
too.
like pink feather one.
Yes.
So maybe that will be included in it.
Totally.
We'll just have to keep our eyes
It just
peeled.
seems like a missed opportunity to not, do a fake or not a fake vacay, but to take a little vacation to
Portofino. Right.
Yeah.
Plaza
What are we doing here?
Atene.
Yeah, like why wouldn't we do all these things?
Right.
Like, we're singing about them. Let's go to these locations, and it's like, oh no, I have to go to Portofino to film my music video
Right.
with my hot husband or whatever. You know what I mean?
But knowing Taylor, it's like gonna be the most obscure like reference that we will never get. You know what I mean? Like with the
Totally.
Opalite, like she had that direction to go down, and she just did her own Taylor thing, and I feel like it'll be the
Maybe
same
it'll be
with Elizabeth Taylor.
a soundstage in Hollywood. The thing with Elizabeth Taylor, though, is obviously Opalite. That was so up to interpretation. What is Opalite? Like,
Right.
what it could be a little more creative. Elizabeth Taylor and the story that's told within Elizabeth Taylor is mostly true.
Yeah.
and like it's a real story.
Yeah.
So I wonder if she would just do like a dramatic retelling. And
I would love that.
we already know that the Elizabeth Taylor estate would love
Short
that.
film.
A short film. we are lacking short film,
Yeah.
and she's got to have something to contribute for next year. Okay, I didn't like not having her at the Golden Globes this year.
I agree.
But we know that the Elizabeth Taylor estate does like
For
the
sure.
comparisons and the like not fanfare, but they feel good about how she is like portraying her memory or something they said.
No, for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to think the right way to say that.
And I'm pretty sure Elizabeth, it was either Liz Taylor herself or the son was like, she always like saw herself and her life like in Taylor.
Totally. I think it might have literally been Elizabeth
Yeah,
Taylor
I think
herself.
so,
And
yeah.
then the son told us that story.
Yeah.
But regardless, I am excited for whatever that could possibly be.
Maybe it's Taylor and she's watching an Elizabeth Taylor movie.
Probably.
And then she
But
gets
she
sucked into the screen.
Wouldn't that be
and she becomes
something?
Elizabeth Taylor.
And then she puts that wig on.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That makes sense.
It all ends up with a wig.
Like, I think this is the year of wigs, okay? This is the wig album. We're going to rename Life of a Show T-Laus, and it's going to just be wig.
Wig.
Yeah. And I like that.
I agree.
But yes, very exciting stuff. I think that whether we like it or not, I'm going to be clowning on April 18th, whatever that is.
Yeah.
I also kind of feel like that's a date we know. Like, do we know that date for some reason? Why do we know that date?
April 18th? I do like that date.
Well, it
the
is Marty
sound of
Mush's
it.
birthday,
Oh.
so. That's probably why.
Oh, well, that's why.
Well, obviously.
That makes a lot of sense.
That's probably why I know that date.
That's
but
hilarious.
It's in my calendar. That's hilarious. But no, I have nothing else on my calendar
No,
on that day.
April, all I can think of is April 29th.
Me too.
If you really want to know where I was.
Right, which I always am wondering.
Yes.
Really, I always
Yeah, that
am
was
wondering.
a good when we posted that clip of when we got that question, like what anonymous question would you ask Taylor?
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people commented, what happened on April 29th?
Where were you April 29th?
Yeah.
No, girl, but really, where were you April 29th?
Seriously. It's a good question.
Can I say a theory I have, which actually kind of ties into some more rumors online? Everybody's spreading rumors about the wedding date, of course, Taylor and Travis. And people are clowning again. I don't know what happened. Like, the news cycle or whatever outlets, they just kind of stir up these same rumors that we've been having.
Yeah, I saw someone.
Yahoo posted about it. So people were like, oh my God, Yahoo's not a reliable source. Don't.
Yahoo.
And also,
Yahoo's a bunch of
Entertainment
Yahoo.
Tonight, can I be honest? Entertainment Tonight also was posting some
Oh.
stuff. And that made me scared. Because I was like, oh shit, that's usually a reliable source. But then I read within, and hold on, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
I have had this tickle for weeks.
Dude,
It won't
I've
go
been
away.
sick for weeks as well.
And it's just like in the morning, and I just can't get rid of it. So, okay. They have, or Entertainment Tonight, I read the article, and they were just referencing the same already debunked rumors.
Yeah.
So I'm just like not sure. But
I think that they're just recirculating it because
so too,
it's
for like clicks.
The rumors are starting to swirl again, so they're like, oh, might as well just.
They just love a swirling rumor.
Yeah.
And but the problem here is that the Graham Norton show, I guess, had tweeted like, congrats on Taylor for having her date, whatever. And to me, that was confirmation that's obviously not fucking that. Graham Norton is not going to tweet the date.
I was confused about that.
He's trolling, like in my mind. Anyway, all of that to say is that I wouldn't put it past her to do an April 29th. Do you really want to know where I was April 29th?
Is that a Saturday?
At my fucking wedding. I went to go look. It's a Tuesday. But I also just don't think that she cares about the day of the week. Like, if Taylor Swift is getting married
I don't know.
she's giving people advance notice, I kind of, like, because I was really thinking, like, of course people want to celebrate on the Saturday, Sunday. But these are celebrities, okay? And again, who isn't clearing their schedule for this wedding? So maybe it's a long weekend type situation. Maybe everybody gets there on the 25th, 26th, maybe, she's paying for them to have a big vacation. They get married on the 29th, and then everybody's home by the weekend. Like, maybe it's a wedding week. Like, we don't think Taylor's not having a wedding week. I just wanted to get that out there, just in case.
Just in case.
Just in case.
I would be blown away if she got married on April 29th.
If I'm in 2026. Hold on. 2026. No, sorry. It's a Wednesday.
Okay.
Is April 29th. And is it a Wednesday in
Middle
the cafe?
of the week
or
wedding?
a Tuesday in the cafe?
On a Wednesday in the cafe.
I watched it begin again, bitch. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
But, like, what about, like, Travis's, like, normal family cousins? Like, you think they can take a whole week off work?
I think yeah. I think you're like, I gotta take this week off. I think that it's like, I don't know, but I felt as if we were putting ourselves in a box thinking it was only going to be a weekend, and we're just not looking at April 29th.
Yeah. Well, to me, April 29th was always like the day that she like did something bad.
I feel like
why'd it feel so good?
True.
You know?
True. Very, very
so,
true.
So like, why make your wedding date on your
be...
sneaky link date?
It also,
That's
so true. But maybe it was just like a. Like, do you really want to know where I was April 29th? Like, maybe April 29th,
being
she was
a carefree queen.
Yeah, maybe it's like I was moving on from you.
Yeah.
I was out with my friends. I was moving on from you, and I was doing something. Like, maybe it's not necessarily like meeting up at Sneaky Link, but I was just doing something for me and not thinking of you. Which in that case, a wedding. I'm thinking about me and my hubby, and I'm not thinking about you.
We'll have to see.
I just wanted to get my theory out there because God forbid.
No, God forbid. And, this is where to do it.
This is where to do it.
If you're
this
gonna
is
do
the place.
Yes.
This
so
is
we'll
the
have
place
to see.
Hypothesize, to have a conspiracy.
Exactly.
So, yeah. But I do, maybe if it's not April 29th, I do think, though, that we're putting ourselves in a box by thinking about weekends. Like,
okay. I agree with that. I still don't know where I stand about a Wednesday, but I agree with like a Monday or like a Friday.
Yeah.
Maybe even a Thursday.
I would almost think. I would probably think Tuesday's the least likely day.
Just because that would throw people off for sure.
Agreed. And listen, if people are getting away with fake weddings, and we'll get into it later, we had a wedding that's already come and gone, and we didn't even know.
Yeah,
we'll talk
exactly.
about it Taylor wise. We can continue that conversation over there. But one thing's for sure, bestie Selena Gomez will certainly be at the wedding.
Oh yeah.
Selena went onto the pod with Benny and Lil Dicky.
Yes.
And she's just spilling everything. Like, she's just talking, telling all this stuff about Taylor.
So wild.
Confirming that Dorothea is about her. And I just want to say, justice for me and anybody else that has said that for years. Literally the minute Dorothea came out, I said, this is about Selena Gomez. People were like, no, it's not. It's like kind of like mean or whatever. I said, no, it isn't. This is a song about like, hey, we're both like living our lives and we have big lives and we're separate and we don't think about each other all the time, but when we do, we do. And that's always how it kind of seemed.
Yeah. Or like, doesn't matter how far apart or like how long we go without seeing each other. Like, you'll always be like my dearest friend.
Exactly. And I've always got well wishes for you.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that to me is huge, getting that confirmation.
I saw a lot of people saying that they thought it was like a continuation of 'Tis the Damn Season. But I always thought that, like,
no.
Yeah, I know. I always thought that 'Tis the Damn Season was like about the boy, and like in technical terms, like the boy that was in the hometown, like while she was kind of like becoming famous, whatever. Like,
absolutely.
And then Dorothea, yeah, is about like a female friendship.
Yes. People, I think, at first thought maybe Dorothea was about Abigail or something, like growing apart.
Yeah.
And I didn't agree with that because it seems like it's like since you left town, and I don't know, the words made it sound like it was someone almost of equal like success or who was busy in the same way, and they just were living separate lives but still kind of friends with each other.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
don't know, but here's what Selena said about it straight up. She said, let's see. She says, Dorothea is about me, one of her songs, and I feel like a lot of huge moments that were self-defining, we were figuring it out because I was 15 and she was 18. So that makes sense.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I always thought. Like, it's about a friend that, you know, even though you're far apart, even though you have two different lives happening, like, you can always come back together and always have like that love for each other, and like you kind of pick up like right where you left off almost.
Absolutely. Selena also revealed that Taylor has gifted her a beautiful handmade painting for her 30th birthday. Selena says she did it on an actual cloth. She painted a beautiful lake. It was night. The moon was there, and in the stars, she painted our exact star signs. I'm like, bitch, of course she did.
Like is that not my dream fucking birthday gift?
Yes. Yeah. Like, yes. That is what I want. I want a hand-drawn photo of a lake with the moon and my star signs in the stars.
Yeah.
Like, we both need it. Should we just get those made on Etsy for the both of us? Like, should we each have one? Hang them up? It's fine. Bruh. They know it's us.
It's us, Taylor Watch, if you guys can't tell. Our TV's off.
Not on, and
the clicker's so far away.
And it's just hard to put that shit on.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, you guys know it's Taylor Watch.
But no, I'm
giggling today.
Like, just kind of sighed to myself when I saw this, because I was just like, must be nice being her best friend, like, and getting all these cool gifts of handmade love.
It's just
always
thoughtful.
Something that takes time, that, you know, shows she cares, and very thoughtful. The exact star signs, like, oh God, it's just so
incredible.
Cute.
I always think that thought is so much more impactful and meaningful than like the gift itself.
Yeah,
and I think Taylor is someone who also recognizes that in a way of like she's always giving like thoughtful gifts, handmade gifts,
baby
like
blankets,
stuff.
baking,
sentimental things.
Sewing,
sentimental stuff.
It's like what's
irreplaceable, you know?
Totally. Yeah. What can she not do at this point?
I know. I would love to see the painting because I want to see what kind of painter she is. I would love to see.
Yeah, like is she, you know, contemporary, abstract? Does she go like Van Gogh, where it's like kind of little dots?
Twirly.
Yeah,
she's got time, you know, to hone these skills. I mean, she doesn't. She's busy as fuck. But when she has time, I would assume she has time. But I imagine her. I just recently watched The Notebook again. I imagine her like waking up like Allie from The Notebook and just like going on her like porch in the morning and just painting in the sunlight. And, you know, it's like, wouldn't that be nice?
So nice.
God, I wish that was my life.
Me too.
Damn. But so Selena also said, and this is where I've got my clown nose back on.
Yeah.
Selena says that there's a song here. Sorry, this is distracting me so much. The heater is like
so
clicking,
annoying,
and I don't know how to like separate and start focusing better than, you know. Okay.
It's like, maybe don't interrupt us.
It's like, enough. We're clearly doing a podcast.
Yeah.
Anyway, the heat is so insensitive that way.
Seriously.
Selena Gomez reveals Taylor Swift wrote a song called Family a decade ago that's about her and Selena's friendship. And this is the quote from Selena. There's this song Taylor wrote about us, and it was called Family, and it was easily over a decade ago. It was basically saying you have these amazing dreams, and now when I listen to that song, it makes me want to cry because it has happened for us. So it kind of sounds like Dorothea Part 1.
right
You know, but the thing that's happening is that everybody in the replies are like, wait, isn't this Rep Vault? I don't know if there were leaks or if there were, I don't know what's going on with the Rep Vault thing, but immediately everybody's been talking about Rep Vault, and that it's like, and if it's a decade ago, it makes sense time wise. Rep Vault tracks, Rep Vault leaks were right all along, blah blah blah. So I guess, I don't know.
Yeah, so
I don't like to get in the leak game.
I'd never look at like leaks like
Neither
that.
do I.
But I guess all the replies are like, so the rumors were true.
Yeah.
You know, like that Taylor Swift Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
It's on there too. It's kind of unbelievable if that she's just like you know, slyly throwing out these unreleased songs, and the fact
Yeah.
that it's I don't know. I just feel like now I have to know what it is, and
I've
now
gotta
I have
know.
to hear it. Like, you can't just
Same.
mention an unreleased Taylor Swift song and like not shake the hive a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's, you know, maybe Selena is a psyop here, and she's dropping clues. She's dropping Easter eggs. Should we go listen to every single word she says this whole interview? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, because for her to bring that up, a song that's obviously unreleased, that to me, she's obviously trusted. She's not going to release it. But she says, like, whenever I listen to it, I think about it. So that means that she's got it on her phone. She listens to it often.
Yeah.
So where the fuck is this song,
Somebody
girl?
find Selena Gomez's phone.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, Selena,
Like, don't, yeah.
give me
she's-
your iPod.
Yeah. She's like, I'm sitting on a bad boy piece of information.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. But yeah, so I guess she just has it downloaded on her phone.
Nuts.
And then there's like all these other songs too. Marie Antoinette featuring Halsey.
like, what?
Light in the Dark, If You're Anything Like Me, and Why She Disappeared.
Ooh. So who knows if those are real?
Who knows
fake?
if those are real or fake? And now I need to know.
As do I.
And I have a question.
Yeah.
Do you think we're actually ever going to get the Rep Volt tracks?
I think absolutely. I think that she wouldn't have said that they exist and they would come to light when the time was right.
Right.
If she wasn't going to ever release them. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because
she did say they're fire.
she said they're fire. And I just think that, oh my God, and it's the year of the fire horse, by the way.
Oh.
And the blood moon was last night. It was early this morning.
Okay.
If you were in New York City, though, you couldn't see it because we're covered by fucking clouds.
Of course.
So I did wake up at 6 a.m. to go walk down to the water, and it was too cloudy. Regardless, though, I think if we get Rep Vault tracks, it's this year. And I don't know exactly when, but I think all the signs of like fire horse, fire year, blah, 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 fire. Now Selena's dropping literal things from the vault track. You know what I mean? Like, I think that we're getting dates, April 18th. I don't know. I've got the numbers swirling in my head, and I've got my nose on, and I'm also going to start painting my face soon if we're not careful. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking it was 2018 when Rep came out, or 2017? 2017?
17.
Yeah.
End of 17, November.
So, like, maybe 2027. Because then it
Yeah.
would be 20 years anniversary. But I'm
is
just
a good
thinking
point.
also debut.
Because
Like,
debut
because I'm
is-
thinking, like, maybe debut, it'll be this year for debut, and then next
Yeah.
year for Rep Vault tracks.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of leaning more on the side of, like, we're maybe just never going to get them. I
I
don't know
really-
why
I
I'm
really
feeling
think we will.
pessimistic towards that way,
Yeah.
but it's just, like, the way that she described it, it just seems, like, so personal that maybe there's, like, a whole reason. She didn't put out Reputation for a whole reason, so I don't know. But I
True.
do still want them.
But here's the thing, is that she didn't put out Reputation because she said she didn't do it. She's like, I didn't do my homework vibes,
Yeah.
you know? But wait, I want to go back to that letter she wrote. Here it is. You belong with me, letter on my site. Damn it. Taylor Swift letter. I want to see exactly what she
Right.
said about the tracks. Taylor Swift letter. Letter about her masters. Here we go. It says, I know. What about Rep TV? Full transparency, I haven't even re-recorded a quarter of it. The Reputation album was so specific to that time of my life, and I kept hitting a stopping point when I tried to remake it. All that defiance, that longing to be understood while feeling purposely misunderstood, that desperate hope, that shame-born snarl and mischief. To be perfectly honest, it's the one album in those first 6 that I thought couldn't be improved upon by redoing it. Not the music or photos or videos, so I kept putting it off. There will be a time, if you're into the idea, for the unreleased vault tracks for that album to hatch. I've already completely re-recorded my entire debut album, and I really love how it sounds now. Those 2 albums can still have their moments to reemerge when the time is right. If that would be something you guys would be excited about. No shit.
Yes, girl.
Obviously. But if it happens, it won't be from a place of sadness and longing for what I wish I could have. It will just be a celebration now.
Love.
So I just think, Like,
Yeah,
but I don't know
that
when.
sounds a little bit more reassuring for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll just have to keep our eyes peeled.
Just going to have to keep an eye out for Selena.
Well, I was thinking about that too because I keep these longings locked in lowercase inside a vault.
Yep.
I was like, okay, so like, are these vault tracks all secretly Maddie Healy songs too? Like, there's just so many questions that I need answered, and I want to hear these vault tracks so bad.
It's maybe more than any vault tracks I've ever wanted to hear.
Yeah.
And I think we all knew that anyway because I'm a rep girl, but it just feels
so
like
interesting.
we've been dying to shed our skins, girl, and it's like it's now the year of the fire horse, fire shit's happening. Like, I don't know. I think that it's coming. It just feels now imminent, finally. I think the debut 20th anniversary celebration, whatever that, it's got to be, right? It's 20 years of it. She's got to
I would assume, yeah.
acknowledge that it's 20 years,
right? Yeah,
right?
for sure.
So I would say probably within that acknowledgement. Do we know when debut came out? Let's see. Debut Taylor Swift release date. That came out October 24th, 2006.
So maybe in October.
But then it says, she's active from 2003. Yeah, okay. October 24th, 2006, reissued multiple times between 07 and 08 by Big Machine.
Yeah.
So, I mean, October, a fall acknowledgement of debut would prime itself for a spring release of Rep Vault.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Just saying. And then if by spring, that leaves enough space in between Showgirl. Because people, I think, have that in their head of like, it's not enough time for Showgirl. It's not enough time for whatever. But I think that, as time passes, full year, definitely. And over a year, actually, because Showgirl came out in the beginning of October. So
it'll be a full year. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And it would be past, like, the Grammys time. And you know what? I bet Rep Vault tracks would come out before the Grammys cut deadline. Because then what if one of those songs gets nominated for a Grammy? Because Rep didn't, remember?
Right.
Listen.
We'll have to see.
Maybe I did paint my face before I came in here.
I know. It sounds like
I'm
it kind
clowning
of.
extra more than I even thought I was gonna. But Selena, it's Selena's fault. So I got an eye out for Selena, and Selena said I got an eye out for you.
I mean, confirming like an unreleased song is crazy, and then that unreleased song to be one of the ones that everybody heard as a rumor, or like saw as a leak, whatever.
Yeah.
Definitely gets your gears turning. And it's like, okay, well now I need to know it all. I need to hear it all.
Absolutely.
Are the rest of them true? Like, is it Marie Antoinette featuring Halsey?
That sounds fucking awesome.
I need to hear that now.
You know I love Marie Antoinette and Halsey. Ugh. So we're just going to have to wait and see.
We'll have to see.
And I'll be holding my breath until then. Gia, I was away this weekend. And as you know, whenever we go away, it's always touch and go. How good is the bed going to be? But more importantly, how good are the sheets going to be?
Yeah.
And I don't want to talk down about a place I visited and had a lovely time, but the sheets were just not up to par.
I feel that.
They were scratchy. They didn't feel good. I did not feel like I was sleeping on a cloud like I do at home on my Boll and Branch sheets.
Yep.
I'm sorry. And do I have to start traveling with my own sheet set? Maybe.
We might. Maybe. Because we are spoiled girls because we have a full set of Boll and Branch in our bed. The sheets, the duvet, everything, the waffle blanket. After upgrading to Boll and Branch's signature sheets, we have found an escape that we don't have to leave home for, and all it took was a quick bedding refresh. With the finest organic cotton woven to the highest level of care, our bed has become a deeply comforting retreat that's there anytime we need it. The sheets are artisan woven with the finest 100% cotton, with a difference in craftsmanship you can immediately feel. And there's so many colors, from cool blues and warm neutrals to deeply romantic purples. They're buttery soft to start and get softer.
Purple's next on my list. Sorry to interrupt this. Purple's next on my list.
I know. They said romantic purple. I was like, ooh, should I go for purple?
Yeah, you should.
They're buttery soft to start and get softer with every wash. And Boll and Branch's signature sheets have a comfort and quality beyond imagination. Discover a softness beyond your wildest dreams with Boll and Branch and get 15% off your first set of sheets plus free shipping and returns at bollandbranch.com/TaylorWatch. That's Boll and Branch, BOLLAND branch.com/TaylorWatch to take 15% off. Exclusions apply.
Other major news for the Swifties in particular, especially everyone listening to this podcast, anyone who calls himself a Swiftie, anyone who's used the word Swiftie, it's an official word in the digital dictionary on dictionary.com.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's about time.
About time. I don't know really the difference between digital dictionary and like the real dictionary, but I assume
maybe it won't be like in print.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it just, maybe they do like a little bit more of like the culturally slang
like relevant
terms.
stuff.
Yeah.
Similar to like Urban Dictionary.
YOLO.
Right.
Or like
right. Like we're
swag.
Webster and Oxford were both like, we need a minute.
Right,
like,
exactly.
On that.
Yeah.
And
Webster
is whatever. We do trust Oxford most. So who knows about that?
Right.
However, I think it's interesting that that such a phrase would be admitted at least into a digital dictionary of any kind, because it really is like the fan base and the name for the fan base has totally broken out of its stan culture vibe, whatever you want to call it, and into mainstream. Like everyone knows what a Swiftie is.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I would love to go around this office and be like, do you know what a Swiftie is? But then they'd all laugh in our face being like, it's you.
Yeah.
Like, right. Like even all the men in here know.
Everyone knows what a Swiftie is.
So I just, I think that's fun, and sounds like it was a long time coming.
Yeah, and I just looked it up on dictionary.com.
Oh.
And the definition is a fan of the music of Taylor Swift.
There you go.
That's it.
Interesting phrasing. A fan of the music of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
Huh.
Or not the fan of Taylor Swift.
Right.
But I guess.
Interesting wording. Am I weird? Am I being weird about that?
No, because maybe it's like you can be a fan of Taylor, but you don't like her music. Like a Swiftie loves her music. You know what I mean?
True. Well,
because I feel like I hear a lot of people say that. They're like, oh yeah, like I like her, but I don't really like her music.
oh yeah, I guess so.
You know what I mean?
I feel like I hear the opposite, where it's like I like her music, but I don't like her, because people are like, people are backwards in that way.
Yeah.
Regardless, happy to be acknowledged, happy to finally get some respect up in this place.
Totally.
And Oxford Webster, we're coming for you next.
Yeah.
I want to be in print. Like, right?
Yeah, they
That'd be
should just
cool.
put our faces underneath the definition.
We can be the example.
Yeah. Oh,
it's like example of a Swiftie, and it's just us, Taylor Watts
Kelly
with the
Keegan
logo.
and Gia Mariano
Exactly.
are the two Swifties that host a podcast about Taylor Swift.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. We have a lot of Tay praise to break down. Number one on our list, number one in our hearts, haters can fucking choke. Cillian Murphy.
Yep, coming in again.
Loved doing Opalite.
To confirm that he had the best time ever. It was amazing. It's a really sweet, lovely song and video. I was happy to be involved.
Hell yeah.
Cry about it.
There was like a longer one, like a little bit of his conversation too, where he was just like, yeah, we were all sitting on the couch and then she called us up. Hold on, let me see. There was like a longer quote. I forgot to send it. Latest.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I can't find it, but it was basically just a couple. That's pretty much what he said. He was just like, yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
We were all sitting on the
But
couch
music
together.
video. Tell me about that cameo. What that was like for you. Oh, it's amazing. I mean,
Yeah.
we're all on the sofa together, and then she reached out, and of course we all said yeah, and it's good. It's really sweet, lovely song and video. I was happy to be involved. That's it.
Amazing. So again, like the weird like Cillian Murphy fans who think that he hates Taylor Swift literally choke.
Yep.
Continue to choke.
Yep,
Cry harder.
Tommy Shelby himself. Yeah, I mean, again, it just was very silly for people to just automatically assume that he didn't like her.
Yeah.
It's like if you've seen Cillian Murphy once in your life, you know that he has, people on the internet were calling it resting uninterested face.
Right.
And yeah, he just can't help himself. He's a shy guy.
He's a shy guy and
Yeah.
he's got that face. And that's
Yeah.
not his fault. That's just his face. Okay.
Yeah. And I
And I
think,
think that's fine.
speaks for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he said a very sweet, lovely song and video.
Cillian
And
also.
wasn't it? It really was.
It really was.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. Cillian also was interviewed. They asked him, like, are you playing Voldemort in the Harry Potter series? And he was like, no, I'm not. I'm trying to think exactly what he said. I have something else up, so I don't want to look. But it was like, no, I'm not. Like, unequivocally, like, can you make that a headline?
Oh.
Like, he like got sassy about it. But I'll be
Okay.
honest with you, Gia, that just made me think it's him more.
Right.
I was
You're
like, well, you're
that was
very
giving
sassy.
Voldemort.
That's giving Voldemort.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I still think it's Cillian Murphy up until this point.
That would be crazy.
More Tay praise from Hilary Duff, our girl Hilary Duff. which
Love.
I haven't listened to her new album yet. Everybody says it's
Oh.
incredible.
Oh.
Have you listened?
No.
Her, everyone says that it's so good. They're like shocked not in a way of like, oh, you know, Hillary Duff can't, whatever. She hasn't put out music in so long.
Yeah.
She wrote a lot of her own stuff. It's a totally different vibe. She has said that she's been like inspired by Taylor. Like she's said these things over time.
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
And so, but they say that the lyrics, and especially for like girls my age, would really just like, you know, it resonates with them. And
wow.
She's got a song about her sister that's heartbreaking and, you know, all the stuff. So, but she also revealed to Marie Claire that Taylor Swift is the artist that altered her perception of what a live show should be, and that she's on her mailer list. And this is what Hillary said. She said, I'm on Taylor Swift's mailer list, so I get all of her mailer merch, which jealous.
Yeah, literally.
I'm always really excited about it. I would like to stay on that list and continue racking my little Taylor corner, raking? And continue racking my little Taylor corner in my closet. I don't know what that means. I don't know that expression.
Oh, like putting it on the rack? Racking?
Maybe. Yeah. I've never heard that expression before.
Me neither.
I was so confused. Continue collecting, I assume means. And then she says, Taylor Swift is the one who leveled up the game for me for live shows. The Eras Tour was so sick.
Yeah.
So,
that makes
love
sense.
that. And Hillary's going back on tour. She's doing a full tour.
Hell yeah.
Which is great.
Go Hillary, go.
Go Hillary, go. Fran and I got to see her at that that more intimate show.
Yeah, Brooklyn Paramount.
She was amazing. Like, she was so good, so fun. Just a room full of nostalgia. And now, like I said, everybody's saying her new album is fantastic.
Amazing.
So, excited for her. And
Love
hopefully
when-
everybody can get tickets if you want to go.
I highly doubt it.
Probably not. Tickets are
speaking of that, I got tickets to Harry.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, where?
TJ for my birthday.
TJ.
I know.
Oh
the goats
my
at
God.
MSG.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm
When are you going?
excited. September 26th.
Let's go.
Yeah,
That's
so
great.
hyped, so
Wow.
hyped.
Wow. That's gonna be so fun.
Yes,
Good,
but
good.
yeah, I love seeing that. I feel like Hillary's always been a girl's girl, always shouting out the girls.
Totally.
And yeah, I would die to get on that mailer list. Like,
too.
how can we please?
Literally, how? Please put us on the
Please.
mailer. We'll post so many stories about it. We'll spread the word.
wear
far
it
and
every
wide.
day.
I'll always wear it. I'll abandon all my other fashions.
Yeah.
I won't. That's me lying through my teeth, but I will. I'll wear it under all
I'll
my
wear it
clothes.
at least once a week.
Yeah, exactly. We also had Marcello from SNL go on to Jake Shane's podcast and talk a little bit about how he got to meet Taylor and Travis at one of the after parties or something. I forget exactly the setting they were in.
Yeah, I think it was after party.
I think so. And that he did a shot with them.
Hell
He's like,
yeah.
oh, shots. And I would have loved to hear more of that story, but they just kind of moved on after that. I said, tell me more.
Maybe
what kind of alcohol?
Maybe he wasn't allowed to elaborate.
True. Maybe they did talk more and they cut it out.
Yeah,
I
right.
bet they did.
Right.
Because Jake Shane's a massive Swiftie. So I would think maybe he's trying to.
They give me like, let's take a shot at the bar couple for sure.
Yeah, totally. Which love.
Love. Oh
Absolutely
my God. Love a shot at the bar.
Big time. But I think that's exciting. And then last on our Tay Praise, you had stumbled upon something which I love to hear. Alex Earl, the first time she heard New Year's Day.
Yes. So she posted this TikTok that came up on my For You page. And it's her just like bawling her eyes out. Being like, I heard this Taylor Swift song. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll play it in the mic.
Because she's been a Swiftie, right? Or she like a
yes,
she's not like an intense Swiftie.
But I don't think she's like a diehard Swiftie. She was in
She's a Gaga fan. She's
Yes.
a big Gaga fan. So she's in the universe.
I didn't know that song, and then I just looked it up, and it's with the H.
with the H. Poor girl.
She's just sobbing.
I'm like literally purple from crying. I look like Barney.
It looked like Barney. Yeah, like that is a
That's-
very relatable emotion to feel
Yes.
when you hear New Year's Day for
Of
the first time.
course.
So I guess she posted like a like get ready with me, whatever, and she was describing how it was the first time she saw Braxton since their breakup. They were at at this
right.
Palm Springs Festival or something,
Yeah,
Palm Tree
yeah.
Festival.
Yeah.
And like they didn't really talk to each other, whatever. And she was like talking about how it was really hard
Yeah.
to like be in the same room as him and like not be with him, whatever. So somebody commented, you just described the lyrics of New Year's Day.
Yeah.
And then she responded to that comment being like, I've been crying.
Being
for
like,
the past.
what's your fucking problem?
Yeah.
But it's so true. And again, this another prime example of Taylor like hitting you and being there for you when you really fucking need it.
Yeah.
And like crazy. In my head, it's crazy that Alex Earl has not listened. Like, maybe she's heard New Year's Day and just, like, it didn't come to her then. But it's crazy that, like, still these songs can come to you. It doesn't matter what.
A song that came out almost 20 years ago is still being found by people and still resonating so hard. And
20?
Yeah.
No way. 20?
10.
No,
sorry.
10,
oh my
10.
God. Sorry.
I was like, wait a minute.
It's like, how old are we? No.
No, I
sorry.
felt old as
10
fuck
years
when you said
ago.
that. Okay.
Yeah, a song that came out almost 10 years ago is still, resonating with people like this. It's just so wild to me. And yeah, it's just a very relatable feeling of like, just please don't ever like become a stranger whose laugh I could recognize anywhere.
It's heartbreaking.
Hearing that after a breakup is like, oh, I'm just gonna
of course
end it all right
of
here.
Course.
Yeah.
We've all, Rep was there for me during a breakup, which was also difficult because it's not really a breakup album. So it was very much like emotionally abusing myself.
Yeah, totally.
But New Year's Day really does encapsulate like just those complicated feelings and like the ending of something. And I think it being New Year's Day, the end of a year, it also it just feels heavier. It feels bigger. And yeah, girl, I feel you.
Yeah, girl, I
Alex.
feel you. We've all been there and it sucks. All the comments too, like, don't help at all. They're like, we wouldn't be mad if you called Braxton. Like, what if you just called Braxton up? I know, like, come on.
Don't call Braxton up. Braxton, clearly, they broke up for a reason, okay? And I'm all set on Braxton, by the way. I think Alex Earl's on to bigger and better things.
She could do big. Yeah, me too.
And I'm not even talking about Tom Brady. I think that she is like, I think she's a wonderful, lovely, genuine person who is unapologetically herself. And I think that she is just, I think she's destined for like
really
the best
like her
man in the world.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
really love her, and I think I wish good things for her.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
Sorry, Braxton. Sounds like sounds like you weren't up to the task.
And
up to the
like,
task.
Yeah, I'm sure he's a great guy.
I'm sure for somebody else.
Yeah, completely agree. Honestly.
So whatever. But Alex Earl, she's being I think that she is being an ex-girlfriend the right way.
Totally.
I think that she's just speaking about her own emotions. She's being transparent about when she's feeling it. She's not overdoing it. She's not making it her whole personality.
Yeah.
Unlike some who are making it their whole personality. And
here we go again.
People are here we go again, and people are starting to notice. We have Cam's brother,
Cam Saunders'
brother,
Colin.
Quote tweeting. Oh, this is brutal. Like if he's quote tweeting like a TMZ or something being like, oh, Kayla Nicole talking about Iman Shumpert or whatever, right? Is that who it was? Iman? I think it's Iman because Tiana Taylor.
Iman Shumpert, yeah.
Yeah, and she's always talking about like their fake ass affair, whatever the fuck was going on with them, whatever. And so Colin Saunders quote tweeted it and called her a professional ex-girlfriend. He said like, damn, she's just a professional ex-girlfriend.
Just unbelievable.
How embarrassing. Like, it's just like, and what bothers me too is that you can't blame the media for taking everything you say about Travis or inferring you're talking to Travis or an ex or whoever and not expect it to get picked up into a headline when you yourself have been like that person pushing those narratives.
Yes.
Because of course that's the narrative because that's what you made it.
Yeah.
So you got to just stop talking about these men. You have to move on.
Yeah.
Have to move on.
Was it after the right person, wrong time thing?
I think it might have been with fucking Ace.
Yeah,
She's
with
talking to
Ace. When
It
she was
had
like
to
on
have
TikTok
been.
Live.
It had to have been.
Which is just
Let me
so
scroll all the way
crazy.
up.
I know. I'm trying to find
You
when
sent
you
it
sent.
to me.
Oh, I thought.
Or did I?
I thought you sent it to me. Because I remember you sent it and you were like, oh my God. And we were both like, oh my God, wait,
Right.
what?
It was so crazy.
Ugh, I can't find it for
I hate
some
when this
reason.
happens. Here it is. No, you sent it.
Oh.
He tweeted, LMAO, lady is a professional ex-girlfriend. And it's something. It's Iman Shumpert speaks on Kayla Nicole telling people he dumped her for Tiana Taylor and the petty way she tried to get back at Tiana, which was similar to how she trolled Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift vids and pics. Like, okay, so from where I'm sitting, it seems as if Iman is out here like talking. I don't know.
I think Iman went on a podcast
and he got
asked about it.
Yeah, it says
whatever.
Iman says we weren't in a relationship, but this is probably one of my favorite crazy Kayla stories because I don't have that many, she told Reese. Who is she? Tiana?
No, I think Tiana and Kayla are not friends.
No, they are not friends. Wait, hold on. Crazy sisters. but I'm a Scorpio and I have that crazy in me. Nicole explained I was dating a guy and oh, sorry. This is the this is Kayla, Nicole, and when she was talking about it on the pod.
Yeah.
Nicole explained I was dating a guy and he dumped me through text message and he dumped me for this singer actress. Kayla admitted she did something petty, and then that's when she talked about the whatever it's called. Wait, I'm so confused. Club Shay Shay. That's where this was?
Yeah, that's Shay.
And that's what and this is where Iman's like, I'm not mad at her.
Who's that guy?
Me and Kay are good friends. It's not like a thing where I'm going to be mad at her because she did that. She low-key was just speaking her truth. It was a funny story, honestly. It sounds to me like Iman, obviously he's asked about this. He's talking about this. He's saying it's no big deal.
Yeah.
And I understand it's no big deal, and that's all fine. But now, okay, so then maybe we need to turn. Maybe this isn't Kayla Nicole's fault this time around. She didn't bring it up this time, but she did tell that story originally.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think the Colin's statement still stands.
I think so too. I think so too, fully.
Like, no matter what.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
but to be fair, she did not bring it up this time.
Right.
Iman brought it up, and he's
laughing
through it.
Yeah.
And you're right, but he was playing two women, so what does he care?
Yeah. He's having his cake and eating it too.
Exactly. But I think that that the narrative, the conversations around it, it's just everybody's got to be tired now, right?
I mean,
are we done?
She does it. I think we've said this ad nauseum at this point, but like she does it to herself because I feel like all she does is like make these sly comments and jokes and whatever and about Travis and how she lost her and blah 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 and she was the prize and all this stuff. It's like, okay, that can be true, but let's keep in mind this happened 5 years ago, so let's just kind of move on here, girl.
Let's just keep it rolling, keep it moving. Last on my little listy before we get into Nantes, there was a photo floating around of Taylor, Travis, Michelle, and Barack Obama.
I don't know.
And I just want everybody to make sure that they know that's fake. It was them all sitting together at a basketball game. It's not real. And I saw an alarming amount of people thinking it was real.
I didn't see this picture once.
It was all over my shit for some reason.
That's
I don't
funny.
know why, but it's not real, and they were not there. And if Taylor, Travis, Michelle Obama, and Barack Obama were at a basketball game, they wouldn't be sitting in the 100 section in plain view of everybody without any security around them whatsoever. So just keep your head on a swivel. There's too much AI going around right now.
Was this on Facebook?
No, it was on Twitter.
Oh, shit.
Everywhere. I was like, the amount of times I saw it was insane. I couldn't believe it.
Damn.
But anyway, not real. Moving into Nantes, when we earlier in the episode were talking about the wedding aspects of the time, Zendaya and Tom Holland already married. We missed it.
God damn it.
Law Roach was on the carpet at the Actor Awards.
Yeah.
And they were asking him, as they always do, and he's so good with the reporters, but he was like, or they were asking him what inspirations he's pulling for Zendaya's wedding dress and blah, blah, blah. And he let them finish the question and was just like, girl, you missed it. It already happened.
Yeah. He literally was like, well, you missed it because it already happened. And then he just walked away.
And then
They're
laughed.
like, wait, can you say, yeah.
He said, he like laughed about it, but then he said, actually, what I'm focused on is that she's got a lot of movies coming out this summer, so I'm focused on those looks.
Yeah.
So he was like thinking about that. But to me, whether he's joking or not, like I think he's probably telling the truth.
Yeah,
the
me
fact
too.
that they already got married. But I do think it's a good sign for Taylor and Travis. If they want to have a private ass wedding, they can. Because
100%.
clearly people are capable of keeping a secret.
Yeah.
So
and I didn't see one picture or anything online about it or
Nothing.
anything. So
nothing. Not even a rumor.
Quite the achievement. Yeah, seriously, not
Yeah.
even a rumor. So
Yeah.
good for them. And I feel like if anyone had a permission to spill the beans, it's law.
Yep.
And it's like, yeah, it already happened. So like, why does it matter that people know now?
Totally.
So
And there are no photos, right?
I saw a lot of people being like, I can't believe like Law did that, like whatever. It's like that's like probably one of Zendaya's closest,
Exactly. Like friends and confidants.
yeah, exactly.
And
So
people
it's
that
like,
they work with. Yeah.
why does it matter now? The wedding's over. So it's
Right.
like, yeah, might as well tell people that it happened so that
Totally.
he probably stops getting asked
So
about it.
Yeah, stop asking me about her wedding
Yeah.
dress. She already wore it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
And you're never gonna know.
Yeah, so we'll have to see if
I like that.
if Taylor and Travis can pull that off. I do really think they can. And honestly, I hope that if that's what they want, that they could fully do like something private where nothing gets leaked, as much as we want to see stuff and as much as everybody wants to know like all all the tea. At the end of the day, the wedding is for them. So
Yeah.
it's nice to know, that is potentially something that they could do. And it does make me a little sad, but what are you gonna do? Like, not
Same.
everything is for the fans. Not everything is for, the people who want to know what your dress looks like and
Of course.
where it is, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, maybe one day, hopefully we can get an Instagram post of like maybe like 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, like an anniversary post.
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I'm sure one day in our
Like, 'cause, like,
lifetimes we'll see a photo of
Even
them
with Zendaya,
together.
like, I would have really liked to see her
No,
dress.
that's the thing is
Yeah.
I am not, listen, I love Zendaya and Tom Holland. I wish them the best life in the world. I think they're a precious couple. I'm so happy for them. The only reason I cared about their wedding was to see what Zendaya was wearing. That's all I care about. Like, I'm sure it's full of love and light and laughter or whatever. I got to see what
That
kind
was
of
my
dress that
number
girl's
one
wearing.
thing for sure. Yeah.
That's all I care about. Because she's a fashion icon. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like like a Heidi Klum getting married.
Yeah,
and you don't
I
see
was
her,
thinking
or
like
no.
Kate Moss or like
Kate Moss, yeah.
Yeah, who else is fashion icons?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why can
Carly
I not
Kloss,
think?
Coco Rocha, like all
Yeah.
these like famous fashion women, and I think that Zendaya is one of those people. I'm trying to think of like actors who are also, because Zendaya is so multifaceted. Like, yes, of course she's an actress, that's her thing, but I see her as an actress, but she's equally see her as like a fashion icon slash model. You know what I mean? Like, she's so stunning. But yeah, so hopefully one day we'll get a breadcrumb of what she was wearing.
Yeah,
Would love to
hopefully.
know. Maybe even just a description. I've got a good imagination.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
We'll see.
A drawing.
Just a drawing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to see the drawing of the dress. I don't even
Yeah.
want to see her in it. I just want to see what it looks like. So happy for them. Yeah, the actor
Congrats.
awards were this past Sunday. A very emotional night on a lot of levels.
Yeah.
They had everybody said the in memoriam was the saddest that they've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, it was really sad this
Really
year.
sad stuff. But one moment in particular we wanted to bring up and highlight was Catherine O'Hara winning Best Actress in a Comedy series.
Yeah.
And against, it was obvious that she was going to win the category. Of course, Catherine O'Hara passed away pretty recently, and Seth Rogen accepted the award in her honor and gave a really beautiful speech.
Yeah,
on
he
her
did
behalf.
really give a
Yeah,
beautiful
he
speech.
did.
I really liked
quite
it.
the tan, by the way. I couldn't look away from his tan. Like,
It's funny. Maybe he was somewhere tropical.
He definitely was.
Yeah. But yeah, I really
the
liked what he
speech for her.
said. I forget what it was, like, word for word, but he basically was like, everything she does, she destroys. And I love that. Like,
Yep.
like everything she does, she takes very seriously and she destroys. And yeah, it was a beautiful tribute to her. And it was sad.
He said that he and the show creator for the studio, 'cause she's on the studio with Seth Rogen, which, by the way, great show.
Yeah.
I love that show. But he said that they would have the scripts ready, and then like the night before they would be shooting, that they get an email from her, like basically rewriting the entire thing, being like, my thoughts for consideration, and then it would just make it like so much better and so much funnier, and that they like trusted her implicitly, and she was great. And they showed, of course, they showed Katherine Hahn in the audience. They showed Jenna Ortega, who I forgot about. Beetlejuice.
Yep, they worked together.
And yeah, just a really touching moment.
Yeah.
And it's just sad. Catherine O'Hara, rest in peace. Big
Yeah,
time.
rest in peace to an absolute legend, seriously.
Yeah.
She's a big loss.
A big loss.
Yeah.
And just as sad, really sad stuff. And it seemed to happen so fast. Like, she must have, it seems as if maybe she knew she was sick for a while, but then took a turn for the worse so quickly, because they just finished filming one of the seasons of the studio, and she didn't look sick. But then when she was passing away, it seems as if she suddenly just whatever. But rest in peace.
Yeah,
Feeling
it's
really
terrible. Rest in peace.
And I would say that the actor awards previously, or formerly known as the SAG Awards, are the most. I think the actors like those awards the most, because you're voted on by your peers, and it's just like a big, Michael B. Jordan won for Sinners.
Yes.
That was a big moment.
Yes, I was so
Everybody's
happy for
excited
him.
Finally a W.
I feel bad for Timmy, but I don't think he's going to win the Oscar.
I don't think he is either. And
Yeah.
can I be honest? I think I've been on record saying that since the beginning. And
Yeah.
especially now that I've seen Marty Supreme, I love that he put his whole bussy in that role. It's
It got way too much hype, I think.
it got too much hype, and I think too that ultimately, like, I don't know. If they didn't give it to Leo for like Wolf of Wall Street, they're not going to give it to.
Yeah,
they're not
I
gonna give
agree.
it to Timmy for Marty Supreme.
It's not
the
really
same
that
vibe.
like creatively difficult as a role, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like
Yeah.
Michael B. Jordan having to play two complete different people
Yeah.
is way more of a feat than
Yeah.
Timothée Chalamet playing an arrogant ping pong player.
Right. And I appreciate all the effort that Timmy put into that role
For sure.
over years and time and mastering a sport and whatever. But
Right.
ultimately, like, you know, he grew up in New York. He grew up around these kind of people. Like, I don't know, something about it just tells me no. And I hope it keeps him hungry. He won a lot of other awards, so I hope it keeps him hungry.
Yep.
If he does win or if he doesn't.
Yep.
And that's March 15th. We'll have to wait and see. That's very soon.
Very soon.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Very excited for that.
Harry Styles album at the end of this week, too.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yep.
Wow. So exciting. Ooh, Gia, I am so excited. I just remembered that we already have plans for St. Patrick's Day. We are St. Patrick's Day people. Very excited. We will be in Chicago for another Bumble singles event.
Yes.
Very, very pumped up about that. I think that these bar events that Bumble is putting on are just so much fun. I think they're such a good idea. A great way to get a bunch of people in a room to meet people in real life and have conversations. And Bumble's a fantastic facilitator for this.
Yes, Bumble is the app our friends know and trust. So you're walking into a room full of people who are genuinely looking to connect, which makes that first approach way less awkward. And as Kelly said, we went to a singles night in Austin and it was so much fun. They had so many different things. A bingo, they had the photo booth, they had the free drink tickets. It was so much fun. And we are hosting another one on St. Patrick's Day in Chicago, March 17th, which we are also so hyped about. Bumble truly makes it easy to show up as your best self, not just at these events, but on the app too, where you can share your interests and personality through photos and prompts. So show up as your best self and download Bumble.
All right, shall we do a little recap of the Traitors finale?
Yes. I mean, I feel like there's not really even that much to say besides.
There really isn't.
Maura, you got played like a goddamn fiddle.
Oh my God,
My
I felt
girl.
so bad for Maura. Like, I felt bad for her, but I also was like, girl, come on.
Don't take a pinky promise to the grave.
That's so crazy.
You watch this man play multiple women on
I
Love
know.
Island.
She did mention that she only met him one other time, which I thought was interesting. It must have been on like After Sun.
Yeah,
or
it must
whatever.
have been.
But wow, like he just waltzed right in, and the way that the dominoes fell, getting rid of Mark, who is certainly the smartest one left playing the game.
Yeah.
Getting out Johnny, convincing everybody about them. It's got to be the twins, saying that Tara was probably recruited.
Yep.
It was Johnny all along. That was a great way. And them not knowing if they were traitors or faithfuls by the end there, like not getting the reveal, I think is like, that was the biggest piece.
Yeah.
Like if people knew that Johnny was a faithful, it'd be Rob. You know,
Yeah.
like he would lose. But I don't know.
I think him.
Poor Mara.
But Rob going for Eric
Yeah.
sealed the deal for me as like Rob's the best player.
He's the best player.
That we've seen this game so
He
far.
is the best
Because
player
I was
by
feeling
far.
a little like jaded for my girls, just like
Yeah.
him going against all the women. But the fact that he ended up going against Eric too, I was like, okay, this is an even playing field for everybody here.
Yep.
Even Eric got played, and I
dragged him
totally
to the
agree.
end.
Like, because I think people maybe misinterpreted what I said, because I was like, oh, that was diabolical of him.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean I didn't support the decision. I totally agree.
yeah.
Because everyone was like, well, he didn't really deserve to win because he just like got put in as a traitor like towards like the last
Totally.
3/4 of the show. And
I
it's
agree
like,
with
no,
that.
I completely agree. Like, he did not deserve to win as a traitor at all. I like that he backstabbed Eric too.
Me too.
And yeah, the reveal of Rob being a traitor to Moore was just like peak television. I
was holding my breath the whole time.
Man, when he was like,
She was so
he's like,
hurt.
I'm not kidding. I'm a
Yeah,
traitor.
she's like, I'm not kidding. I'm a traitor. And she's
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah.
No.
I think this is not good.
Yeah. She's losing it. She goes, she's such an asshole.
Yeah.
God, she's like, and I really felt for her because they also had like the editing on this last episode too.
Yeah, it was
A+
really
to the
good.
editors, because they said something along the lines of like, or they kept in a part where Maura had said that she has a really hard time trusting people because every guy that she's ever dated has cheated on her. And she's like, I like have a hard time and I never knew who to trust. I always trust the wrong people. And then for it to be like someone like Rob who just he just charmed the
Yeah.
fucking pants off
Yeah.
everyone in one way or another, whether they were in love with him, whether they felt close to him. Like, she trusted him implicitly to the point where she made a joke like, I'm a traitor. And he was like, oh shit. Like,
Yeah.
he fake pretended like, oh my God. It was
so
just
brutal. When
it
they
was
were
brutal.
in the helicopter together and he like had his arm like around her, I was like, oh, she's done for.
No, she's done for.
Oh, she's done for. There is
so
no
done
way
for.
she's turning
No
on
way.
any on or turning her head for anybody else.
Nope.
She's Team Rob, and yeah, poor girl.
Poor girl.
But
she said, I'm a fool. And I felt
the
her in that
entire
moment.
reunion.
Oh,
she just
God.
kept being like, I'm so dumb.
Oh.
And like,
it's like, girl. But here's the thing again, like, Rob.
everyone's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. I would have been like, girl,
yeah, you
low
were.
key, maybe you are, and that's
Yes.
okay.
But
You're not
it's-
dumb. You got swindled by a hot man.
Exactly.
And haven't we all?
If I don't think anybody else could have swindled her in that way. Like, she was suspicious of everyone. She was cutthroat. She was like, didn't give a fuck about anyone in that castle. Only Rob. And she just really only trusted him.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he was the one guy you couldn't trust.
Yeah.
I would say ultimately the season was fantastic. Probably my favorite Traitors season so far.
Yeah, it was very, very good. And I
Really,
like
really
the
good.
different twists and turns that they added.
Me too.
I do feel like by the end I was losing interest, but they really wrapped it up really well, and I think the finale like was great.
It was so good.
It just was hard because I feel like the final like however many people, 5, 6, 7 people,
Yeah.
they were just all so dumb that it was just like,
Yeah.
bro, I can't watch these idiots
That was
keep
what
making
I
the
think
wrong
was
choices.
So funny. Right. Like, by the time Johnny and Tara wised up, it was like, it was too late.
Way too late.
It was too late.
Way too late.
And I commend them for finally figuring it out.
Yeah, the last fucking day. It's
I know,
like,
the
no,
last
duh.
day, it's
Obviously,
like,
you're going to
it's
figure it
them.
out. Yeah.
It's like, yeah, Johnny, it is. But it's just funny. And I still really liked them on it. I think it was,
Me
I
too.
think them being so dumb about the game was so hilarious. Like,
I
them
agree.
just kind of being like, it just made it even more camp than it already is. And
Yeah.
I just love it. But huge congrats to Rob Roush. I've done nothing but think about him. He's just so hot.
He's doing the Quinn app. Did you
Doing
see?
the Quinn.
Yeah.
Of course I
yeah.
saw. So if you're looking for sexy stories read
By
by
Rob
Rob,
Roush, yeah.
go to Quinn.
He's really
so
hot.
hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, she's dumb. It's dumb how hot he is. Lisa Rinna doing press with him in the overalls.
Yeah,
I love it. The reunion, everybody mostly said was kind of boring. People are really shitting on Andy for that reunion, being like, Andy like does his worst job at the Traitors.
Oh, well, it
reunions.
was terrible. He gave like Colton his like little like sympathy moment.
Fuck him.
You would
Vanity
die.
Fair. Did you see the Vanity Fair article?
No,
Wait, say what you're
but
saying.
you would die if you saw the way Colton was talking about.
Well,
like,
I didn't watch the reunion, by the way. Sorry.
yeah,
That's
but if
yeah.
you need to watch this one part.
gonna
It's
go back
literally
and
just
watch,
him
yeah.
being like, basically like playing victim on like he doesn't mention the thing, but he's like, I went through something years ago.
Oh, shut up.
And he like makes himself the victim of the whole thing. He's like, it was so hard for me, blah, 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 blah. It's like, Colton, what? Like, you're not the victim in the situation. You put a tracker on a woman's car.
It's insane. And there was a
So I'm
Vanity
like,
Fair article written about him, about like him like telling his story or whatever, but it was behind a paywall, and I didn't. I was like, fuck it, I'm not.
Of
reading
course.
this.
No,
Like,
of course.
What the fuck is this?
But it's like, why are we trying to give Colton the sympathy edit right now?
No idea.
Yeah.
Absolutely no
It's just
idea.
insane. And then, Michael Rappaport was being really annoying.
Yeah, I
yelling.
read that he was doing Dorinda's thing, clip,
Yep.
yeah,
clip,
yeah.
yelling clip every 5 seconds.
It's so annoying.
And Candace was also being really annoying, not gonna lie. She would not stop bringing up like stupid Twitter rumors that just like weren't true.
People are not liking Candace right now. They think that she is not handling the loss with grace.
No,
and
she really is, and
I agree with that. Like,
Yeah.
I think that it's
like, girl,
Candace,
you got played. You got
It
played.
sucks. It sucks you
Yeah.
got played. And
But
I
you
know how
can't
it feels to
admit-
get played, but like
Yeah.
you gotta admit that you got
just
played.
have to admit that. Like,
Yeah.
it's not, you can't keep pointing fingers at Rob when it
No.
was you that played to your own demise. And it's also like, I don't know. I just feel like she kept bringing up these like rumors that just have no legs to them whatsoever.
Right.
Being like Rob and Colton like were had this conspiracy,
Co-conspirators. Yeah.
like that they like were helping each other out. Everyone was like, "Do you not? You signed a contract before this. Like you
Right.
get kicked off the show. Like that's a
Yeah,
big
you
no
can't-
on the
you
show.
can't do that.
Yeah. So it just was silly, and there was really nothing really like was revealed, or there wasn't a big like moment that was
No.
like a must-watch crazy moment.
No, I would say the only information that we got out of there was that Taylor Swift does confirmed watch Traitors, and so does her whole family.
Yeah.
And that they love Traitors.
Andy said, "Does Taylor watch?"
Yeah.
I said,
This fucking plays about us.
Yeah. Did you think that Donna was kind of sad to get that question?
I think that she
Because like her face looked like kind of
Maybe-
sad.
maybe sad, but I think it's more like an eye roll. Like, I don't know
Yeah.
if she's sad about it, but more of like a
More just
of
like,
course you're
yeah, of
fucking Like, of
course.
course you're asking me
Yeah,
about this.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's not about, it's that ultimately though is what it was all about. Like, we know why Donna was on that show.
Yeah.
And so does Donna. Donna knows that she was there because she's the mom of the Kelseys and she's Taylor Swift's mother-in-law. And like, that was her draw. They gave her the secret traitor. We heard nothing else about the secret traitor stuff.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's like, okay, I would love to have heard more detail about that. And I think ultimately she knew her role and she knew why she was there. And maybe like, Andy, maybe they were trying to be like, don't bring up Taylor, and he slipped it in there. You know
He
what I
probably
mean?
did. Yeah, it
Could
kind
be.
of.
Maybe she was annoyed.
It kind of looked like she had just had this facial expression that I couldn't really tell, and it just kind of seemed like she didn't want to be asked that question.
Yeah, I believe it.
But she didn't like answer it in a rude way, whatever. She was like, yeah, she's a watcher. She watches a lot of TV. Like her and her family watched.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think too, we have to remember as soon as someone co-signs something, it like catapults it to the top, especially when it's where Taylor is concerned. So
Yeah.
Andy knows what he's doing in trying to get a soundbite from Donna Kelsey.
Yeah.
That Taylor Swift watches Traitors. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Ultimately, that's good for NBC.
For sure.
Like Taylor Swift's favorite show. You know what I mean? And that I think is what's the disappointing part about that, because while yes, we are all curious, and it is her future daughter-in-law, and it is her family's involved, whatever. It's not crazy that the question would come up, but ultimately they're asking that question because they want people to know that Taylor Swift watches the show. And
Yeah.
that to me it's unavoidable but disappointing. Like,
Yeah.
you're a bad journalist if you don't ask that question, but it's obnoxious to ask that
Yeah.
question.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree. I agree.
So, I mean, it's a tough spot. Andy's doing his job, and Donna has every right to roll her eyes at it.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I agree
ultimately,
with that.
Yeah. I think, yeah, I don't know. I love Traitors so much. Wait, did I say on this podcast that I apply for Traitors?
No, you didn't.
I forget where I said it. I said
An
it with
About,
the,
maybe?
No, with the Circling Back boys
Oh.
in Texas. I did apply for Traitors. I applied for the real people, like the regular people.
Yes.
Traitors. I put my whole bussy into my application. I don't think I'll
You'd
get
be
chosen.
so good for it.
God, I would love to go.
You'd be
Gia.
so good.
I think that Traitors is my thing. Like I understand. I've done Survivor a bunch of times with Barstool, whatever, BVA, whatever. Like, I'm a strategy game person. I'm not like a physical games person, and I can hold my own in the physical games, but I'm better with strategy plays, and I just feel like Traitors is so good. And I really would. I've always, or not always, I've been pitching like a Barstool Traitors. Like, I want us to do a spinoff of
Yeah.
Traitors. Bad, and I want to be the host, obviously, to dress like Alan.
Oh, yeah.
But when I had floated that idea around, people were like, no, you have to be on it. And I'm like, wouldn't it be so sick if I got to go on Real Traitors, one Real Traitors,
And then
then
came
back to
back
Barstool
to
to be the
host.
host of our
Yeah.
Traitors? Like, that is how I'm like, I'm manifesting that. Like, that's what I want so bad. I worry though, like, because people outside were like, yeah, but you're not like a random nobody, but I'm certainly not famous like these people.
No.
So I think I could be fine.
I think that they would pick like a few people that had like not millions of followers,
Yeah.
but like a good
yeah.
a good community of people, a good
Totally.
following, like, but not
There's
to
gonna
the
be
point where
influencers
you're
on that show,
Yeah,
right?
not to the point where you're like don't need the money. You know what I mean? Like,
course.
these are all. Content creation is a job at the end of the day, but it
Yes.
also doesn't mean that you're Alex Earl.
Exactly,
So,
right. Like,
I
the
think you should
general
have a
public
fair
doesn't
shot
know.
too. Yeah.
I would just wonder if people in the game would like know Barstool. That is where the problem is. So if they know Barstool, and then maybe do they know me? If they were to know me, what version of me would they
Right,
know?
right,
You know what I
right,
mean?
right,
The
right.
version that they think they know online,
Right.
or like where they get to know me and whatever.
Right.
So I'm just so curious, but I know that like obviously they're accepting applications, and there are people who do the casting. I like messaged one of the guys from the casting, just being like, hey, I applied.
Yeah.
Maybe it won't work, but just so you know, I got no message back. But ultimately, I felt good to try. I've never applied for a reality show before. This is the first time I've ever done
Might as
that.
well try.
A real one,
Yeah.
Obviously, we do the fake ones here, but I think that I think it would just be so fun, and just the outfits, I would love it. The strategy, I would love it. I would like to be a traitor, obviously. I feel like everybody wants to be a traitor, but I also think I could be a pretty good faithful. I could sniff out a liar,
Right.
you know?
I would definitely want to be a traitor.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It's just fun
That'd
to
be
lie.
the most fun. Yeah.
It's fun to lie and deceive. Like,
Yeah.
that's the best part of it. But
I don't
but
know
yeah.
if I'd be good at it, but I think it'd be fun.
I think that I've got in that kind of setting when it's not our coworkers.
Yeah.
I just think I'd be so much better at like convincing people to
You
do what
don't
I
care.
say.
Yeah, it's like, and also like, you don't know these people.
I don't know these fucking people.
That's what I love Rob said too. He was like, would you give $100K to people you met 3 weeks ago? It's like, hell no.
No, hell
Great
no.
point.
He also said that he's like, all right, he's like, I can make this money go a long way. I want to go get a farm, get a wife, have a couple kids, and live a quiet life.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's honestly
nice.
really sweet,
Yeah.
and really cute. And apparently he's got a girlfriend now.
Yeah.
He told GQ he's got a girlfriend.
Apparently she lives in Kansas City.
And they met at a bookstore.
Oh.
That's what he said. He was looking for a book about something, a book about travel. And she was also looking for a book, and that's all the information.
Cute.
Very, very cute.
And
honestly,
then they did the Dua
ideal meet cute.
Lipa, Callum Turner. Glad we're on the same page.
Yes.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's hilarious. I love that. But all right. I think that about wraps up the day. A lot of good
yes.
taste stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed the Traitors recap, etc. We, of course, will be doing our voicemails, DMs, blah, blah, blah on Thursday. And if you
Yep.
would like to leave a voicemail or send us a message concerning anything we talked about today or otherwise, feel free to call
347-450-0723. 347-450-0723.
You can call, you can leave a voicemail, you can text it if you're feeling shy. You can also send us messages in Taylor Watch. We're always watching the Instagram, and we will, of course, be posting our rapid fire questions. We record around 2 p.m. on Wednesday, so keep your eyes peeled if you want a rapid fire question there as well.
And we have new merch in the store.
Yay, new merch.
Boots on the ground, mooch. Boots on the mooch.
Boots on the
Boots on the ground merch. It's a crew neck, and it's on the store.barstoolsports.com.
Super cute. Great idea by Gia.
Yes, if you just type in Taylor Watch, it'll pop right up. We'll
Yep.
also put the link in the bio.
Woohoo. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
Love you guys.